ago has all built for this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Baylor Bears, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kirkstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Back takes the handoff. He's got the first and still going. The Sun Devils are going to keep this drive rolling.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And the Sun Devils begin a new series here, 1st and 10. On the run, it's Roche. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Same tailback, another carry. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then it pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Here's the handoff. They test the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Nelson. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
And the Sun Devils are in the red zone. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Conference championship game, one of those crucial plays, a third down in the red zone. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to the end zone, looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. The linebacker shifting around now. Gonna run it. It's Turner. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Bears hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Handoff here from the shotgun. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Important second down play coming up. And the single back takes the handoff. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. Sure hands, it's Johnson. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. He'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Sun Devils line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking for some space. It's Roche.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that previous play. And he's got it again. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards long.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Dropping back. It's Nelson. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play and moves the ball to the 12. First down. We're going to throw the football. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move now. And he'll hit out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short game.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play. They don't block the defensive end to show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Bringing pressure. Grabbed by the receiver. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
It's a quick grab.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
They're going to run it here. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field ready now for the second period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. QB keeper all the way. And the Bears looking to keep this drive rolling. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Breaks loose at the 40. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Bears with 1st and 10 here. Inside give now from the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And now the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And the Bears come to the line to run the hurry up. Try to move the chains here on the ground. That's good for 1st down yardage now at the 26.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The tackle is made. The offense is now set up for the 1st and goal from the 8.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The Bears line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, it looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Back to throw. It's Reed. Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, the big fella almost at it. Incomplete, though, brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, I like the call here. I just think that the receiver could have done a better job with his route of actually ending his route up in the end zone to make it easier for the quarterback to put that throw on him for a touchdown. Instead, they're still short. Now we've got a fourth and goal.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. The pass rush closing in. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Nobody heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Handoff to the back. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
How about that, Chris? Third down and 2. They get just enough. I thought they might bring the sticks out to measure. It was so close. But they're going to give them the first down. That's just trusting your back to get the yards you need for the first down.
Back to pass. It's Nelson. Makes the grab. It's Roche. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion sets up a second down play. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
red zone's been a struggle. 3 points in 3 possessions down here. And they find the end zone on 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Coming up, it's 3rd down and goal. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Oh, and he knocks it right through. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. The clock is still running. Not to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just...
Oh, it's a fake, trying to run for it. The gamble doesn't pay off. Will the head coach pay for that decision later? Defense was all over that. The gamble doesn't pay off. And now the offense will take over in good position. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Takes the handoff. It's Roche. Picks up the first, looking for more. But held out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground games today.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. What a nice job by being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there inside the 10-yard line.
Moves out of the pocket. And it's picked off in the end zone. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quick throw with the quarterback off the RPO. And it's out of bounds after a decent game.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Gets made on the out route. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Back to throw. It's Reed. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Timeout is called to tuck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. And he cannot make the catch over the middle on the crossing route. It's going to bring up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
And the punt will bounce out of bounds. Great execution that time. The offense in a tough spot to start the drive. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. He's got room to run. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sun Devils will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They're looking for a spark to start the third quarter. Only a field goal to show for the first half. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here comes a handoff. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. And the Bears will crank up the tempo.
It's a good positive game by the offense, and it's enough for the first down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage. You get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense has got to be alert of this and get their call and get ready to play.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Gets the first and still running. Breaks into the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, Baylor. And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And it's no good. He missed the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Moving at the second level of the defense now. Looking to scramble. Caught over the middle. It's Butler. They bring it down, and the drive has now reached the 35.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fine time. Moving to his left. He breaks free. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher in coverage.
Brought down, but he's past the line to gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Sun Devils starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap motion. On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. The Sun Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Good enough for first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Scanning the field, it's Nelson. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. He's got the first down and more. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Play action here on first down. Moves left out of the pocket. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Second down after that run on the previous play.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. On the move now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Quarterback tried to connect here on the in route, but I'll tell you, the defender does a great job of reading the route and knocking the ball away.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Here's a great example of back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. Got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
First and 10 play coming up. To the air, it's Reed. Grab down the middle, it's Williams. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Bears hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They're going to run it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Muscles past the defender. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's an out-out, the catch made, and he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense.
Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, this RPO didn't work out, and quarterback tried to bounce that to the outside to his left, but give the defense a lot of credit. They're waiting right there for him, and they get him for a loss.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Back to pass. It's Reed. Another sack. This defense on fire.
Man, that is how you prevent an offense from punching it in when they get inside the 10-yard line. That is back-to-back sacks for this defense near the goal line.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. It's another big play by the senior quarterback.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. Here's a handoff on a counter. No way to run up the middle.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Now it's second down here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
To throw, it's Nelson. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he's got it. No problem.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter. On first down, it's play action. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And Kirk Baylor has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Solid gain. Moves the ball to a 43.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Getting set. Here's second down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. The Bears come to the line in a hurry-up.
There's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Defense is coming after him. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Well, finally, there it is. I mean, we've been talking all game about this guy and his speed, and it's about time his best run of the game. And as we head down the stretch, he's going to have to keep that in mind, that when everyone's covered, take off and use his legs and make big plays like this.
Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The Bears looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he can make it in. Defense forces him out at the 1-yard line.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further down.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Bears.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
It's right up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Getting some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple of scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. And here's the handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
So 2nd and 7 at a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Pressure is coming. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And that is a first down gain, moves the ball to the 40.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the 4th quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
He hands it off from the gun. Got the first down and still motoring. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
And the Bears have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Here's the 2nd down play. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. And they'll give it to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. The shotgun running play call. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. To throw, it's Reed. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The game picks up the first down, tackle at the 37.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
First down here for this offense. Extending the play now. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a 2nd down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Pounding away with the run game. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Important moment here in this championship game. 3rd down and short on the 9th play of the drive. A pre-snap motion from the offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
And first down, they go right back to him. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The defense showing blitz here. And the wideout goes in motion. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, nice job here by the receiver to be able to pick up this first down. I guess the only thing he could have done better was stay in bounds. You got to stay in bounds to be able to keep that clock moving with the lead.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second and goal for the offense. Takes off in a bootleg. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Baylor. This offense really clicking.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. After a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. Sun Devils will take over first and 10. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. He's got it with room to run. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Hey, positive yards here. Fourth quarter trailing really close to the 2-minute mark here. But I love the fact he's able to get out of bounds, preserve that clock. Let's see if they can take some shots downfield to get points on the board.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to pass. It's Nelson. He's running out of time here. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so second and 5. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's looking to scramble. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain. Not enough for the first down.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
And the Sun Devils are going to cash in here in the red zone. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Grinding away on the ground. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. What an amazing run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12. They've become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of